You're watching the Mind, Body, Spirit channel with Dionne Nicole. Today on Mind Matters, we're talking about mindsets. Let's break it down. What is a mindset and what are mindsets? First of all, your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. It means that what you believe about yourself impacts your success or failure. For example, as people encounter different situations, their mind triggers a specific mindset that then directly impacts their behavior in that situation. Now there's two different types of mindsets. Do you know which type you have? There's either a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Now, according to research, these two basic mindsets mean you either believe that your abilities are fixed traits and therefore can't be changed, or you believe that your talent and intelligence alone lead to success and effort is not required. Now, on the flip side, there's a growth mindset, and that means that you believe your talents and abilities can be developed over time through effort or persistence. People with this type of mindset don't necessarily believe that anyone can become an Einstein or a Mozart, but that everyone can get smarter or more talented if they work at it. So here's some examples of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. A fixed mindset would say, either I'm good at it or I'm not, versus the growth mindset. I can learn to do anything I want. That's the difference. Now, how does one form their mindset? Is the next question. How does any mindset form? And this is very interesting because research shows that there's two primary sources at the beginning of life, early childhood, from how someone's mindset is formed. And that is by praising and labeling. This is very interesting. Have you ever considered the impact of praise? In a landmark series of experiments, research shows that kids behave very differently depending on the type of praise they received. They found that personal praise, or praising a child's talents or labeling them as smart, promotes a fixed mindset. It sends a message to a child that they either have an ability or they don't, and that there is nothing they can do to change that fact. Process praise, on the other hand, emphasizes the effort a person puts in to accomplish a task. It implies their success is due to the effort and the strategy they used, both of which they can control and improve over time. Here's an example of how they're different. If your child gets a good grade on a math test, personal praise might be, "See, you are good at math. You got an A on your test." But process praise would be, on the other hand, "I'm impressed by how hard you studied for your math test. You read the material over several times, asked your teacher to help you figure out the tricky problems, and tested yourself on it." That's the difference. And the impact of labels. Labeling, which involves assigning people characteristics based on stereotypes or associations with different groups, can also lead to the development of fixed or growth mindsets. Now, why it's so important to talk about mindsets today is because your mindset impacts your life. It impacts how you live your life. It impacts how you think about your life, and it impacts the growth of your life. That's my reason for us breaking down mindsets on the Mind, Body, Spirit channel today. And so Mind Matters every week will bring us different topics and subjects about our mind in so many different ways. So let's dig in. Your mindset plays a critical role in how you cope with life's challenges. If you're still not sure which mindset you have, I'd like you to read the following 6 statements and decide which one you agree with the most. Now, if you tend to agree most with statements 1, 2, and 5, then you probably have more of a fixed mindset. But if you agree most with statements 3, 4, and 6, then you probably tend to have a growth mindset. Now that you know what mindset you have, how do we unfix a fixed mindset? Because if you don't know by now, we should all, in my opinion, have an open, a growth mindset. Always be open to know more, to learn more, to do more, to achieve more. Never settle on just what you've been told you are, what you think that you are by default, or what you've always been perceived as. You can evolve. Okay, so the way that we unfixed a fixed mindset is to focus on your journey. An important factor when building a growth mindset is seeing the value in your journey. Don't take every downfall or every failure as the determination of your end. It is only a growth process, a learning process to get you to the next step. When you're fixated on the end result, you miss out on all the things you could be learning along the way. Next, incorporate yet. If you're struggling with the task, remind yourself that you just haven't mastered it yet. Integrating this word into your vocabulary signals that despite any struggles, you can overcome them. You can overcome anything. You just haven't gotten there yet. Next, pay attention to your words and your thoughts. Replace negative thoughts with more positive ones to build a growth mindset. Sometimes we have to retrain our brains to think in a positive direction. Take on challenges. Making mistakes is one of the best ways to learn. Stop thinking that you need to avoid a mistake and only doing things that you're comfortable with. It's totally okay to make plenty of mistakes. Just make sure you're making them along the right pathway. Instead of shying away from challenges, embrace them and learn along the way. Stop thinking that what you know now is all that you should know. Stop thinking that what I got is what I should have. That's it. Learning capabilities off. That's a very fixed mindset. The way you challenge yourself in life is to develop a growth mindset, and I hope that you will. So this is all we have today on the mindset. I hope you have learned something or either been reminded about something that you already know. In any case, please share this video, like it on your way out, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, the Mind, Body, Spirit Network. Mind Matters will come every Wednesday of every week. So be looking out for more on next week. And thank you so much again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care.